nation! No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. And today we're doing a toy haul. And as you can see, it's all Transformers. Because I got a bunch of Transformers for my birthday. I finally managed to, get some free time, now that I've celebrated with family and such. And, did all my things with my friends and whatnot. It's been pretty busy. But yeah, no, I'm really happy to take a look at all these. I've decided I'm going to open all of them now so that I can have some time to enjoy them before the reviews. Alright, we're going to start with my personal favorite, Snarl, because I've been wanting to complete my 86 Autobots, Dinobots, so finally got Snarl. Oh wow, the tape's already been cut. That or came busted in the package, I don't know. Hopefully he's complete. Let's go ahead and get him open. I probably may do all this off camera because, screw it. Let's just dig in. I want to get into this stuff now. Alright, we're back. Got Snarl open. Oh man, he is a big, solid, meaty figure. Alright, let's see. What did he come with? Okay, so he came with the back of the Dino mode, which... Let's see if I can figure out how this goes on. I think it goes on like this. I hope I'm correct, and I'm not screwing this up, because I only get one chance to put this thing on. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Oh yeah, no, that looks right. I think that's correct. Yeah, no, that looks fine. Alright. We'll put them back here. We're gonna do separate reviews for all these, but I want to get them open because tomorrow is trash day, and I want to get all these boxes thrown out. So, figure we'd take a look at all this stuff now. Alright, nice little sword. Go ahead and put that in his hand. Oh man, that is extremely tight. If I remember correctly, Swoop came with 2 swords for the other Dinobots, so we'll have to look at that when we do the review and get all the Dinobots open. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, next we're going to look at, let's get Bone Crusher open. I think it's Bone Crusher. Alright, go ahead and rip into the packaging here. I'm not a true collector or an inbox collector, so I have no problem ripping this stuff open. Of course, if you do plan to return your figures, please do not open it like in such a caveman-esque fashion, because ripped boxes are no fun. Alright, let's see. Alright, joints are nice and tight. Ooh, ball joints, good. Was not expecting ball jointed elbows, that's nice. Alright, keel, fold his feet out. Oh yeah, I always like the look of Bone Crusher. I like the big, broad chest that he has, which is made from, I think, the scoop. Yeah, it's made from the scoop of the bulldozer. So I always liked that. I always thought that was cool. What is this, though? Is this part of the vehicle? What if it's an Energon cube? That would be awesome. Oh, no, it's just a gun. Okay, so he's got one gun. Go ahead and give him that. And then I don't know what this is. I think it's for Devastator. I think. I could be wrong. Might be some kind of spare part for Devastator, actually. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's some kind of clip that goes up here. From what it seems. Alright. I'm not sure what direction this goes in. I'm going to assume it goes in this direction. Actually, that might be backwards. Huh. Nope. Okay, no, I had it right. Go ahead and plug that in. There we go. So I guess that's a Devastator joint. Alright, no big deal. Alright, so there's Bone Crusher. He'll be fun to look at when we do his review. Got Air Raid. So, I'm really happy to get Air Raid. He was one of my favorite aerial bots. He always had like a really, I liked his personality. He was just fun. He was a lot of fun. At least, how I remember him. I could be completely mistaken on how he actually was, but I remember I really liked him in the War for Cybertron game. Maybe that's where my bias for Air Raid comes in. Let's see. This is probably his weapons. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and... Why do they always put such insane amounts of tape on this stuff? Oh no, he's got 2 wing accessories and 2 blasters. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, get that tissue paper out of there. He looks good. I like the look of him. Go ahead and fold his feet out too. Oh, he's got not as large feet as I think it was Fireflight, but I mean, yeah, no, they're still pretty massive. Oh, I think you can rotate. Yeah, you can just rotate these out. I'll have to look in the box which direction they're supposed to face, though, because yeah, let's go ahead and give him his weapons. Oh man, I like the black jet. I really like this. This is always one of my favorite aerial bots, mostly because of the jet mode. But yeah, no, he looks good. I like him. All right, next, and probably one of my personal favorites when it comes to fembots, is Slipstream. So yeah, finally got Slipstream. Took me a while to get her, but I finally got her at a reasonable price. And with Amazon Prime, so I didn't have to wait very long to get her. I ordered all this with Amazon Prime, ironically. We are not sponsored, by the way. I'm just saying that because I thought it'd sound funny. Alright, well, let's get the packaging open. Okay, sorry about that. Had to... Let's get Bone Crusher back in here. Just put him back here. Just so he's not crashing things. I'm finally happy to have a decent Slipstream figure. I know it's a repaint of Windblade, but you gotta take what you can get sometimes, you know? At least that's how I feel about it. Can she wear her null rays on her arms? Yes, she can. Ah, there they are. Little holes for it. So, I know some people may disagree with me because they think it's lazy to just repaint figures like this, but, I mean, she's slim enough, she looks enough like the character that I'm familiar with. I don't mind Slipstream being a repaint of Windblade. It works for me. So, I'm willing to forgive it, at least in this case, since I never had a Slipstream figure to begin with. But, no, she looks great. Alright, go ahead and stand her up. We'll put her back here in front of Bone Crusher. Alright, who's next? Next one, and this is the one that I'm kind of really interested in. So it is Armada Wheeljack, but there's something very special about Armada Wheeljack that I really like, and it is one of the reasons I picked up this mold. And for some reason he's wrapped in plastic, which is surprising, because none of the others were, but this one was. Here, let's get him. I'm going to do this off screen. Okay, I'm back. So I really love the car mode in this paint job, and one thing I noticed, and I think the Japanese version of the original Armada Wheeljack also had this, that paint job is literally G2 Night Racer. Yeah, no, I can't unsee it. So this is gonna be my Night Racer figure, since I don't have a figure to really represent that character, since I have no real attachment to the Armada Wheeljack character. But yeah, no, this is. I like the car mode. I like the Sideswipe mold in general. So I see they remolded it slightly to look more like a different style car. So that'll be interesting to look at. Let's go ahead and get them open. All right. So yeah, it is just a Sideswipe mold. I could literally review this figure in like 5 minutes, but I figured we'd unbox them anyway, just for the sake of the review, or the unboxing, I guess. Okay, we're back. I'm already really liking this figure. I was already a huge fan of the Sideswipe mold. Oh, it's the Earthrise mold, but with a remolded front end. Okay, I like the little slash too. So I'm going to be using this as Night Racer in my Dreads team. For those who don't know, I have a little faction where I separate certain figures, and I'm doing this own version of the Dreads that I'm doing with like different characters from different universes, and this is going to be part of it. I'm going to be using this as a Night Racer, obviously because of the paint job. Oh man, I cannot wait to get this thing in car mode. It's going to look so good. The last figure, and probably what I'm expecting to be the most, or least exciting, Hatchet from the Studio Series. So I mostly got this for the car mode, because I am a huge fan of that style of Chevy Suburban. But, you know, I did like the idea of the Dreads, since I'm doing my own version of it. By the way, if you haven't seen my G2 Night Racer video, I did a Lego model of that character. I'll go over that in that review. But if you haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check that out on my channel. Because I do Lego Transformers as well, for those who are not aware. In fact, here's one of them. This is Battle Trap, so I already looked at him, but I figured I'd just use him as an example since he was on hand at the moment. So let's get Hatchet open. I did also do Lego versions of the Dreads as well, where I turned them into all like Mad Max style muscle cars, since they're all blacked out vehicles. So if you haven't seen that video either, go ahead and check that out as well. Alright. Go ahead and rip this open. Like the caveman that I am. Alright, we're back. Finally got Hatchet opened. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of weird to operate. It could just be because of the dog-like nature of him, but I don't know. He's a little freaky. Because I'm just so used to... Okay. Interesting. I don't know what this is. I think it's a weapon, but... Or is it his tail? Did he have a tail in the movie? I don't remember. Anyway, that's about all I have to look at for now. This is all the stuff that I got for my birthday, so... I hope you all enjoyed. I will be reviewing all these figures individually at some point. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but there's a lot here to look at. So until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!